L2-L3 in our Eldoa method sequence. And we're going to start with the legs outstretched. So if you're using a mat, you're going to use the width of the mat as your gauge for the width of the feet, because we want to be to the outside of the mat. If you don't have a mat, make sure your feet are nice and wide. Start with the arms behind you and go ahead and wiggle the legs out and in. It feels like we're shaking them out and in. So in this one, we're going to be working with internal rotation of the thigh bones. And that can be a little bit foreign for a lot of us. So do use a yoga block if you're new at this, all right? And I just want you to make sure that you don't feel like you're locking your hips. In time, when you get a little bit more familiar with the Eldoa method, you can get rid of the yoga block. I also encourage you to use a wall at first so that you can create the awareness for where your spine is in space and what it means for your spine to be lengthened and long and flat. So we're going to start here, we're going to lean forward. Sit bones are going to widen a little bit. So when you lean forward, think of widening the sit bones. And then from there, you're going to come back up to a tall seated position, and you're going to internally rotate the femurs. So what that means is that the thigh bones are going to turn in towards one another. So it's not so much what the ankles are doing, it's what's happening here. You may have more turn in or less than I do. Follow your body's rhythm, all right? And as you turn in here, you're going to supinate the feet. So you're turning them so the outer edges turns towards the floor. And you're going to pull the toes back towards you. This is pseudo eversion, okay? So from there, we sit tall. We're going to tuck the tailbone under ever so slightly so we're not arching the low back. And then from there, sit bones press down. And you're going to start to lift your ribs off of your pelvis. You're going to press the sit bones down. You're going to lift your ribs off of your pelvis a little bit more. And already start to create that space. So we've got the triangular shape at the base of the spine. And you're going to have 2 divots up, and then the third one is the one that we're working on. So you're pulling the toes back, and you're lifting up, internally rotating the femurs. You're going to take the arms out in front of you, and I want you to extend at the wrist. Reach out from the heel of the palm, pull the bone back into the socket. Spread the fingers wide, pinky finger should be parallel to its neighbor, all right? And as you're reaching out, you're spreading the fingers out wide. The chin is down. You're going to pull the chin back so you're really long in the back of your neck. Now make sure the ribs don't pop forward. Ribs should be over the pelvis. Arms are going to come up towards the sky. When the arms come up, your head might come forward. So you're going to try to keep the head over the spine. So pull right back. Push the throat back to the back of the neck. Reaching the heels of palms up to the ceiling, fingers wide, internally rotating the femurs, pulling toes back, reaching crown of the head up to the ceiling, pressing sit bones down into ground. Reach the crown of the head up to the ceiling, press your sit bones down into the ground. Reach the crown of the head up to the ceiling and press your sit bones down to the ground so you'll feel the base of the ribs. And then just 2 divots down from there, you're going to feel separation or a stretch or a little bit of a pull. So hold this position. Keep reaching out from the heels of your feet. Keep reaching out from the heels of the palms. Keep your gaze down. Keep your breath soft and steady. Gaze is soft. Belly muscles are relaxed. Press the sit bones, reach the crown of the head up, reach the heels of the palms up, reach the heels of the feet away from you. Internally rotate your femurs, lift your ribs off of your pelvis. Internally rotate your femurs, lift your ribs off of your pelvis. Internally rotate your femurs, lift your ribs off of your pelvis. Press your sit bones down, reach the crown of the head up. Watch that you're not arching your low back, so tailbone is tucked under. We're going to count down from 12. Keep reaching up, keep pressing down, keep reaching up, keep pressing down, reaching up and pressing down. Breath is steady, constant, fluid. Gaze is soft. 4, 3, 2, relax the arms very gently down. Keep pressing sit bones into the ground. Keep reaching up from the crown of the head. Keep that axial tension in the spine as you relax the feet. Draw the legs in, bend the knees, and relax the spine. Good. You probably felt that a lot in your hips. We're usually quite tight in our hips. If you did, don't worry about it. You will get better at it over time. The goal that we are looking for is a feeling of space being created down below the ribs, right? That completes L2, L3. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. I've got tons of other great videos for you, so don't forget to click subscribe.